Hi guys, Mike Melvin here. Just wanted to do this quick video. Let's use my camera so you can see me. Can you see me now? Oh, yeah, just wanted to do this little quick video, and it's mainly for the people inside One Up List Builder, which is a great company, and I've seen it grow massively over the past few weeks. And obviously, a lot of people then have now received these 25,000 leads and want a delivery platform. So knowing then how good textpert is, they're using our system on it. And it isn't a sales video, don't you know? It's just what I try and help you make sure you use it right. Now the best thing to do, and obviously if people, most people know me who are in One Up List Builder and then have come to textpert. But some people have just found it organically or been referred to by other people. But obviously, when people have reached out to me, I always say, let us check it first, right? So even if you don't know me, yeah, just find me on Facebook. I'm always on there. Or find me on Messenger and just ask me to check, okay, before you send. And there's now worse, for you and for us, is you wasting your money by sending it out incorrectly on it then. So I'm just going to go over it a few things then what's most common with the problem then we want a list builder. So first, let me just get the list. So I bought the list myself. They're great leads, by the way. I've used lots of different companies, excuse me, for different leads, and these have the highest delivery rate of them all. We're talking like high 90%, 95% plus that we're seeing then on most people's sends, which shows then that the data that Val is selling then is really up to date. Because that's a problem then with a lot of cell and mobile numbers is people either putting the wrong number or they've changed the phone or they're putting the home number, which then obviously is no good to us then sending out SMS messages then. So I'm just going to open up the list. I'm just going to find it here. It's called RVM, if I remember rightly. I'm past it. Here we go, RVM. So this then is how you'll get the list then in raw data. How it comes. Now, the first thing I'd say is don't upload 25,000 contacts at once. The system will handle it. That's not a problem on it then. But when you set up a campaign, it only lets you send it to a full list. Yeah. So most people have been using it. And again, when I did it myself, I tested it out. So that's the first thing you want to do is test what's working. So I split them down into 1,000 on it. Then I've seen people do it in 500. So split it down. Now, the biggest mistake people are doing is they're uploading all this info. So this here is a telephone number, let's make that bigger. Yeah. Now, all we need, and because this has got no headers on, if you see the example file inside the training and on the contact page, it will have headers in. So it'll say first name, last name, address, blah, blah, blah. But because this doesn't, yeah, the system has to try and read this file. Right. Now we've tried to put in, triggers in there so it won't let you upload wrong information, but none of this information is wrong. Yeah, it's just then how the system then will read it. So what it's been doing is it reads it in two columns. Right, this is just getting technical, but this is how our system reads it. So it reads it in two columns. So it goes first column, second column, which I think is right. Then it goes first column, second column. Then it goes first column. Yeah, so it will always take its last first column. So in effect, it will put in the state as their number. Okay, so don't upload the whole information then that you get from One Up Builder. So all you need to do, yeah, is this is the information we don't need. So just highlight them columns, right click, delete, boom. There we go, we're done. Now we've got the information in its right format to be uploaded into our system. Okay, then what you do, obviously I said like I said before, don't upload the whole list. So I'll maybe do, let's say, I'm just going to do an example here, so I'm just going to do it 500. Yeah, copy them. So again, highlight the three columns, right click, copy, open up a new page, paste. Again, just check then that that's come right, it should do. Yep, they're all correct. Now, what I always do, and this then is not so much required then with one-up builder, but sometimes when you're importing other lists, is just check down the list, because sometimes when people fill in online forms, they do it incorrectly, right? So just check then that what is in this column is the first name. Now, I'm only assuming, because there's a few of them, that these names, Toshi Mitz, never heard of that name in my life, but I'm assuming because there's 4 people called it, that it is a name. But I've seen people in there like put company names in, or it might just have an initial in there. So if anything's wrong, just delete the column, delete the box, not the column. Just delete, that then on it. They're all fine. Yeah, so you look. Everything looks okay for me on this list. And they are, in one-up builder, they're all correct names and surnames because of where they've got the information from. So list looks good. Everything's fine. Now, obviously, what I need to do is save that as a CSV. So go to my other formats. Save as a CSV, this comma delimited one. I'm just going to go 500. What's it called? One-up list builder. So again, just a bit of when you're naming your list, obviously name them something then that you can come back to down the line on it then. So I know this is my first 500. In fact, I'll go first 500. Yeah, and then when I'm doing my next one, I'll go second, third, blah blah blah, and so on and so on. And that's it. We're done. That's now saved in a CSV format as required. Click yes and click yes. That'll take you from an Excel spreadsheet into a CSV. Now I'd go then into textpert. Okay, select the file. So again, give it a name and call it what you want. I always try and then try and keep my contact list, my funnel, and me tracking and my campaign all called the same, just so I know what they relate to. It's easier when you've only got your first and second campaign done. But when you're up to 50 or 100 campaigns, it's hard then to keep track of them. So give it something that is easy to remember. So we'll call it 500. What first? 500 one-up list builder. Select the file. Textpert. First. I've saved it. I've got 2 textperts here, haven't I? I'll tell you what else. Don't know where I've saved it. Right. I'm not going to go looking for it now because I'm just doing this video. I'm just going to upload another file. Here we go. One here. Save. That's why I should always call them something you can remember. I forgot mine already. So I'm going to submit it. That'll take a few seconds to upload, and then boom, your new contact list has been successfully built. Would you like to view your saved contacts? Always click yes. Yeah, there's nothing worse, and we've not had it happen yet because the system is, it's how it's built. But just double check. Okay. Another common problem that I've seen people do is if they've saved it in the wrong format first, say an Excel file, and then as it's transferred to a CSV file, it's not saved the telephone number as a number. It changes it to what's like a scientific number on it then. And so if you don't go and check it, once it's in the system then will think that's a number. But when you send out and you get none delivered, then you'll understand that, it was the wrong numbers uploaded. So just double check everything first on it then. That then is the most common problem then that I've seen. The other thing then that I've seen, or the other biggest problem, is people not watching the training videos. So in the help section, there's training on every single part of the system. I'm not going to go through it now. You've got your dashboard, an overview. You've got your messages, your funnels, your tracking, your campaigns. Everything's all in there on it then. If you don't watch it, and then you make a mistake. I don't know what to say. I do not say. I don't want to say it on here. But watch the videos first on it. Then the second thing to do then, is speak to us. Okay, I say most people know me, and as the company owner, I want you to see that textpert is a success. All right. Now we know it is because we have customers using it already and keep coming back to us. Okay, on it then. But if you send out a message wrong, right, you then don't say I messed up and sent the messages out wrong. You then start saying textpert doesn't work. All right, and it's not textpert, then that's not worked. It's how you've done it. Yeah, on it then. So I don't want to get into that then on it really. But watch the videos, and make it work. Make it learn how to use it properly. And I say, ask us. That's what we're here to do. We want to make sure that you're successful, on it then. And we'll help you then because we've done this for a long time, so we know what works and what doesn't work. Right? We had someone the other day and he'd sent out a message. It was like, it looked the biggest load of spam, ever. And then you've got to realise again especially when using this one-up leads, which I said before, they're great because they're such up-to-date numbers. But you could have, an 18-year-old girl and a 75-year-old bloke on it. Then they've never been involved in working online. All right, so you've got to think, you've got to get in that mind of your customer, and it's just it's just marketing. It's getting the customer's mind, but because they are so generic, you don't know. You couldn't then, do a real, specific target on them then. Most of the people then wouldn't have worked online before, all right? So don't use some of the technical jargon that we use, all right? They don't understand it. So ask us, we'll check you with your messages on it then. We check you've set it all up all right. And again, little daft mistakes then that people have made on it then by not setting the messages up correctly. If they would have asked us first, we would have saved them all that money then of sending out the messages. On it then. Just ask us. And the first thing I do when you ask me for help is I say, have you watched all these videos? Because I ain't going through the stuff then that's on here. This is already done. I'll give you all the tips and tricks and check your messages then on it then. When you are sending it out, like I say, just work through it. It's dead easy on there. But it's like anything. The first time you use it, it probably is a bit hard. But look, there's a contact form on there to contact us. Reach out to me directly. Say if you know me on Facebook. If you don't, find me. It's Mike Melv. Send me a message. I'm here to help. We'll jump on the phone. I'll jump into your back office and see what you're doing, and check all your messages and check your funnel. Check everything's been done correctly for you then. On it then. Now a few other people then they've asked me a few, questions on it then, and I've tried it, right? But so my opinion, okay, this is just from the testing that we've done. So I've got facts and to back it up. Is sending the one-up list builder offer direct to these leads, doesn't work, to me, okay? Because again, like I said before, is these are Joe Public out there that not works online. So they don't, some of them won't even know what leads are and what traffic is and getting contacts and how important it is for the business. Okay, that's like the secondary part of your sale. I reckon everyone who's watching this now has got another home-based business, right? And they bought the leads because they see that they want leads. Okay, so that's your market to sell these leads to, not Frank and Mary who are sat at home. And I've never, worked online before. That's your secondary sale to it then. So have a look then at what, you've, what else you offer. Or, check out, other offers then that are out there on it then. The people who've had the most success quickly from SMS marketing are those then that are sending out an offer that is similar in price to what the one-up list builder is, like $10, $15, a low, a low offer to start with, and then building it up. I've had sales from here, up to $3,500 off text messages, right? But not from the first time of sending that message. These are using the system to follow up through our sales funnels that we have in here, and then they've upsold to there. But never in a month of Sundays, would I even expect for someone to buy a $3,500 product, off the first message or the second message, right? Yeah. So a low ticket offer then works really well. A free offer, again, just getting people to opt in, to get a free ebook, something like that. So, have a look at that. Think of what else you've got on there. Then there's companies then that we can recommend that, again, we've seen, we've used ourselves, or we've seen other people have success with. So if you need other offers, give us a shout, and we'll put you in touch then with the right people. But yeah, main reason for this message was to upload it correctly. Yeah, go through the training and ask us. I always say there's never a daft question unless you ask it twice. All right. So finishing this video, let's say if you need any help, just give us a shout. I'm always here. It's after o'clock, what we're on now, 1 o'clock in the morning, Friday night. Everyone else is probably out in the pub, and I'm making sure then that textpert is running smoothly for you all. So I'll speak to you all soon. Bye now.